Hi, and welcome back. So, I often get the question in my clinical practice about how to trust yourself if you've been in an unhealthy relationship or even in an abusive relationship or a relationship where you experienced betrayal. And this can be a really difficult thing for a lot of people to recover from emotionally and make it really hard to want to get out again and date again or pursue a relationship with someone if they've been really burned in the past. So I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about that because this is something really important in order for you to move on and have the healthiest, most fulfilling life that you can without letting past negative experiences hold you back. So when I talk about lack of trust in other people, that really puts the power within other people. And that makes it something that's out of our control. And that doesn't feel very good. So really, we can't control what other people do. So it's important to bring it back to the power that's within ourselves. So rather than focusing on the lack of trust in others, it's important to bring the focus back to the trust that you have in yourself. And when we experience a lack of trust in others, that's really a lack of trust within ourselves. So what's important to keep in mind here is that when we trust ourselves, we trust that as the information becomes available, we will set the appropriate boundary and make a good decision that's in accordance with our best interest and what our intuition is telling us. So instead of looking to others to treat us well, which is really beyond our control, what we do have control over is doing something about the information that we receive. So if someone isn't being kind to us or we start to see red flags, that's important information to then know to set a boundary and to do something about that. And as we practice listening to ourselves, setting appropriate boundaries, and letting our intuition help to guide us and honoring what it says by acting in accordance to it or with it, that really then becomes to strengthen the relationship, something that strengthens the relationship that we have with ourselves, and we begin to develop trust in ourselves. So we may not be able to predict what other people do or how they treat us, but we can trust how we respond to it, knowing that we will make good decisions that are healthy for us, that are best for us, and that are in alignment with our highest selves and our best interests. And when we do that, that begins to take the fear and the disempowerment that we may be experiencing from our past and place it within ourselves so that we have more empowerment, and we have the ability to really feel confident and good about decisions that we make. So we then move from a position of powerlessness and helplessness to empowerment, from lack of trust in others to putting the trust back within ourselves. This is a really, really important piece to work with, especially if you are trying to heal from any type of mistreatment or betrayal. Really developing that relationship that you have with yourself, listening to that inner voice, setting a boundary, and really honoring it, sticking to it, trusting that things will unfold, good things will happen, you will have good relationships again, and you will have good experiences again as you continue to act in accordance to what you really need, want, and deserve. All right, take care. Bye-bye.